Cornelius yet?
Why are you disturbing me? The end times loom before me.
I need a way into the mage factory other than the front gate. Tell me everything you know, Ador.
I know what it is to be a prisoner of men. It is so hard for me, a son of the wind, to suffer this confinement. But I also know that stone is closer to me than the approaching terror of the void. I so desire to exist, trapped in this cage if I must be, but not to disappear.
Do you know anything useful, though?
Nothing.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today I finally screwed up my courage to ask you out on a date. The magic cards divined that you'd accept.
Perhaps your magic cards also divined my name?
It's Annie, right?
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art.
Did you find the retort? Do you have it?
Not yet, but I intend to. Is there a way of getting into the mage factory that bypasses the quarantine outposts?
If only I could remember. That blasted poison. All I know is that the craftsmen of the foundry were running a business on the side. They occupied some sort of a basement there, or tunnel. I recall someone named Norman. A good fellow, albeit a swindler and a thief. But who among us is better? Forgive me. It hurts to remember. Find the retort as soon as you can, please.
Oh, I'll tell you more. Pascal used to talk.
Well, what is it? Tell me, is it pretty?
It is. Towers tall as the sky and pure white. And the people are all thin and noble.
You again. What else do you want? Surely you can see I have work to do.
I need to get into the Mage Factory. Do you know any secret ways that circumvent the quarantine?
Are you kidding? I'm head of the guards. I closed down every known passage, though there is the tunnel used by the Foundry craftsmen for their side business. If you could find one of them, Norman, for example. Did he survive, by the way?
He did. I'll be sure to ask him when I see him next.
Then can we wrap this up? I've still got lots of work to do here. George will skin me alive if I don't finish on time.
How do you like that wonderful fresh bread?
This bread is so good. I could just eat until I'm dry. How come we're so rich?
Oh, you're back to ask more questions. But you haven't brought any aid.
Norman has gone to the Mage Factory. He must know a way inside. What is it?
Ah, yes. It's really simple. There's a secret passage neither the mages nor the guards knew about. It leads from the foundry straight to the outside. They call me Bludgeon's underling. But all the master craftsmen had dealings with him and his smugglers. Norman was no exception.
Could you elaborate?
There's a man named Barry. I can't say anything about it without his okay. I gotta be careful, you see. You can find him in Bludgeon's den. He can tell you everything. Well, if he chooses to, obviously.
You're the one who told me.
Where do we go next?
Damned if I know.
I've heard you're a marksman among marksmen.
You troll tit. I'll make a necklace of your teeth when I get my hands on you. Just wait and see.
I've heard you're a marksman among marksmen.
So?
I got a job.
I told you, there's no more merchandise. The shop's closed.
It's not the shop I'm interested in, but the Mage Factory. A little mouse told me you can take me there via a secret passage.
What secret passage? I don't know anything about it. I'm a simple merchant purchasing goods in Floster. Folks, does anyone have any idea what this is about? These people from Marcella are asking odd questions.
You can help me, and you will. There are survivors in there. I must get into the mage factory at any cost. And I do mean any cost.
Do I look like a fool to you? I don't know you from this support beam. If someone were to vouch for you, then we could talk. But as it stands, I know nothing about any passage.
Where do we go next? Damned if I know. Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't. I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over an hour, and waiting on someone else is quite contrary to my noble...
At last, my divination proved correct. You showed up after all.
I don't understand. I need to talk to the Archmage. Is he available yet?
As you can see, he's so busy he won't even speak to me, the eldest of the mentors. But I do not take offense. The Archmage's will is law.
So, I'm not the only one you're waiting for.
I took the opportunity to interrogate Ador. Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing his name as you uttered it. What this spirit has spoken of, the Archmage needs to hear what he knows at once, and take action. He could, for example, lift this pointless quarantine. So many spell components wasted, so much mana, so much effort, all for nothing. We've been fighting imaginary enemies. Can you believe it?
I can imagine. I've been tasked with finding survivors inside the mage factory. Perhaps you can help me get past the quarantine.
I've helped you already. I spoke with an old friend, Master Remedius. He is waiting for you at the outpost by the Mage Factory Bridge. He can help you. Just don't tell the Archmage. Let it be a secret between you and me, all right?
Now we can continue using plain speech. Do you understand everything I have told you, Erasmus?
Yes, Master.
I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over an hour, and waiting on someone else.
I hate scrivening. My hands are the color of ink right to the elbow.
Halt! Who goes there?
I'm here on Prince Adrian's behalf. I need to get into the mage factory immediately. Open the gate.
Ah, you're from the Prince. We've been waiting on you for a good while now.
In what sense?
Candor will tell you. He's in charge while Remedius is away. Open the gate, you loafers.
Call the overseer.
The most brazen thief I... First he scales the fence, now he wants to talk to the overseer.
Back to the fancy lord, is he? I know that. He ought to be whipped. I come from guard headquarters, do you... Horse. What do I care about Horus? I'm a mercenary, not a knight.
Be quiet, worker.
How much have we spent today?
7,530 units of mana. 3 light spirits used up.
That's too much. Write this down in the journal for tomorrow. Replace the scene. Highest priority.
Got it.
The alchemists are working around the clock, same as us. All that wasted effort.
Are you Candor, the senior mage at this outpost?
Yes, that's me. And you're the Prince's agent. The one who caught Ador and made him talk. And who now, just as we anticipated, desires entry to the Monpatri Mage Factory.
I promise you that is not one of my desires. However, the Prince has ordered me to rescue all survivors of the Mage Factory disaster. Have you found anyone?
No one. We're prohibited from conducting any investigations, even if we use golems. The Archmage has directed us to enforce the quarantine, nothing else. All that's left for us to do is burn mana on cleansing spells and barrier charms. A senseless waste of time and effort.
Is that all you wanted to talk to me about, Mage Candor?
Of course not. Master Remedius wishes to see you, away from prying eyes. I'm going to create a portal for you now.
Can I assume this portal won't drop me right into a trap?
Who do you think we are? The Adepts of Darkness? Go.
Here is the hero who made the Order of Mages look like fools. The Prince sent you to the Mage Factory to look for survivors, correct?
Precisely. Perhaps you can lift your completely unnecessary quarantine now and let me inside.
The Order has its reasons for maintaining the quarantine, even if the King himself should order it lifted. But let's say we're willing to make an exception for you. There yet remains one question to be addressed.
What kind of question?
Can the Order of Mages trust you? We don't know who else you might be working for, nor what goals you pursue for yourself. The Mage Factory is the repository of our secrets. Unfortunately, some of them have already fallen into the wrong hands. Recover them for us, and trust will cease to be an issue.
Supposing I agree, where am I to search for these secrets of yours?
Kandor will tell you the details. Go. The portal will take you back to the outpost.
You're a mage factory worker?
Senior.
I've spoken with Remedius. Assuming I'm willing to help you, what do I have to do?
Did you see the plundered wagon train on the bridge? I think you can guess it wasn't carrying tools or food. Something valuable went missing from that wagon train, and we want it recovered.
What exactly am I to find? Why do you mages always have to be so vague?
There are certain facts we are loath to divulge before the time is ripe. Find whoever robbed that wagon train, and...
It was sentry golems in the wagons, that's what. And Windyport is the place to look for them. Talk to the locals. They likely know about it. The Artisanians are constantly pilfering from the mages, either at the mage factory or the tower. They sometimes even kidnap an actual mage, if you can imagine that.
How dare you! You shall face a magical tribunal for divulging our secrets.
I do very much dare. I serve the Royal Guard now, not you. Legate Horace will stand up for me.
I think I know enough now to proceed. This merchant may know something about the golem heist. Therefore, it makes sense to help him.